Morning, class. Today is Friday, last day of the week. The weekend's coming. Today's book, once again, is from the Curious George series. And today, Curious George goes to the museum. The museum is a big building where they keep all the fish. Before we start, eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body calm. "Let's go to the aquarium today, George," said the man. The manager of the aquarium met them at the door. "I'm going to feed the seals now," he said. "Would you like to come and watch?" He took a pail full of fish and went to the seal tank and held up one. Billy, the big seal, jumped straight up into the air and caught it with his mouth. George was fascinated. Next, Billy did a twist in the air like a bird. George liked the seals, but only a few people were watching. "The next show will be at 2 p.m., announced the manager. George went behind the fish tanks. There was a net on a long pole leaning against the tank. George was curious. Could he feed the seals too? He took the net, went to the tank, dipped it in the water. When he came up, George caught lots of fish. Just then, a guard came by and saw the net in the tank. "What's going on?" he shouted. He blew the whistle. Guards came running from all sides. "There he is," cried one. "Somebody catch that monkey." "Stop him," shouted another. They all ran after George. George was scared and he ran away like he always does. He headed right for the seal tank. Meanwhile, the next show had started and people were in the stands. George jumped right into the tank and landed on the back of a seal. "Look, a monkey!" someone shouted. One seal flipped George high up into the air, and when he came down, another seal caught him on his back. All the seals poked their heads out of the water. They wanted to play with George. They tossed him into the air and took turns catching him. George was having lots of fun. The audience went wild. It was the best show they had ever seen. Finally, George landed on the platform. Ta-da! Suddenly, a guard reached out and grabbed him by the ear. Youch! The manager rushed over. "Wait," he said. "Let George go. He was the star of the show." "Can we hire George?" the manager asked. "We'll see," said the man in the yellow hat. "But I think I'd better take him home now." They all cheered George one more time. The end. Okay, that was a Curious George book. We have 3 or 4 more to go. The question I'm going to have for you today is, see these? These are all called goldfish. Do you know why they call them goldfish? That's right. Be good over the weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.